Are we doing like a YouTube intro? Like hello and everyone?
Just start the recording. I'm gonna fucking talk.
Just started.
It's on.
I thought you wanted me to start. You go for it. This is all going in.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Homebrew Boys in a different format. This is our first podcast and I'm joined obviously by the one I hate, Jordan.
Oh, hello. This is my voice. Hello.
We are the Homebrew Boys and we also have some friends of ours who we are trying to indoctrinate to the Homebrew Boys. We have with us today James.
Oh, I was expecting Cameron first.
Hello,
yeah, I'm here.
Why were you expecting Cameron first?
because we needed the audio test, so it was Cameron first.
I wanted to throw things off.
Well, you've succeeded there.
And we have, obviously, Cameron.
Hello.
Cameron has done some editing for us. James is our moderator for most things because he's sensible and can keep us in line.
Yep.
So, pre-warning, there is going to be bad language. We are going to be talking about things that we find interesting, and this is just a pilot episode, really. If we like it, we will do more, and eventually maybe do them live, so you guys in Twitch chat and YouTube chat, whatever, can pose us questions. But for now, we'll stick to YouTube comments. Enjoy. Let's get chatting.
And what would they be seeing on YouTube?
Just pictures.
Faces.
Just pictures.
Maybe,
Right.
Probably articles in the way and stuff.
Are we saying the name?
Those lovely
Let's have a
pictures
brew,
that
or-
are just...
Yeah, and then I'm going to go...
So
Oh my
without
God,
further ado, let's have a brew.
The Homebrew Boys have a brew podcast.
Oh.
I hate that. I'm not editing that.
Have a brew. I thought it was let's have a brew.
That's what you said.
It is
No,
let's
that's
have a
didn't
brew.
what you said.
I
You
thought
said
you
have a
said-
brew.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
No.
No. It's what it is. Let's go.
Let's have a brew.
So the first talking point is, who are we? Who are the Homebrew Boys?
I'm Cameron.
I think we've done that bit.
I'm just answering your questions.
Homebrew
Who
Boys
are we then?
as a brand. We are a YouTube fuck off, right? So we've got we've got rats, okay, like by choice. Pet
Yeah,
rats.
pets.
Pet. Not just one of them.
Yeah.
They're getting a little bit excited.
You know when you haven't
jumping
gone
around
Animal
the
Crossing in a
cage.
while and you go in your house and there's cockroaches running around.
Yeah, same
I've
deal.
not played
Just
Animal
that.
Crossing.
Oh my
Explain.
god.
It's just rats running around. Well, not rats. It's cockroaches in the game.
Cockroaches.
My
Cockroaches.
house is probably infested then.
Yeah, mine's.
I haven't
been
touched
in
it since May.
Mine's about the same too.
My house doesn't exist anymore.
It's gone.
It's gone.
So, the Homebrew Boys, we are a YouTube channel primarily. We also have a Twitch channel. We do gaming and varietied content.
You stumbled on variety content.
Yes, because I was looking at you to take away.
Yeah, we do a bit of all sorts. We have a background in media, so we know how to film. We know how to roughly make video games. No,
Yes.
play video games
I made a
on
video
stream. Yeah, you did actually. But yeah, so we do a bit of all sorts, from vlogs to video games to now streaming and now podcasts. We're
Hopefully,
branching out.
Maybe Ryan's on about skits as well.
Skits,
Maybe hopefully
yeah.
bring skits to the channel.
I miss, in my younger days, making actual video. So I want to make skits more on the channel. But primarily, our channel is a gaming channel. It's doing quite well. We're getting quite a good community. Which is on our Discord server. Yeah. We have a Discord server in which we want fans, friends, fellow content creators to all come be a part of. The link for that you can find down in the description below this video thing that you're watching. If you're watching, if not, then just with your ears click that link.
We also have a section on the Discord for the podcast. So if you came in there and you have any ideas or topics of what we could speak about, leave it in there. Questions, yeah. Anything to talk about on the podcast, put it in there and we'll get on it.
Yeah.
Our Discord server is a great way for you to communicate with content creators that you like. So far in there, we've got the likes of...
Blake, Watermelon Torch.
Do you mean
Sassy.
Watermelon Torch?
Oh my lord, that's gonna blow out. Sassy Azzy, Helicat96.
Twitch streamer.
Well,
Oh, she's doing
by the time
YouTube
this
as
is
well.
released,
Oh, okay, yeah.
'cause she did say she was making an intro yesterday or day before.
Oh, okay.
So
Smile the Cynic.
Did you say Ollie Mullins?
I haven't said all ones yet.
and there's also
Jared.
Jared. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone. Apologies if we have missed anyone.
Yeah, that's
And
what...
the Homebrew
also-
Boys.
Well, obviously, and there's also me and James in there as well. me, James, Ryan, and Jordan, the moderators of the chat. So if you go in there and chat shit, you will get banged. So that's the fair warning to you there.
Ryan has already been banned 3 times already, so
Yeah,
That is true.
we're not afraid to ban our own.
just for using the word custard in there. So
Yeah.
So let's talk about YouTube for a minute. Now, you both have some involvement with our YouTube channel. Obviously, Jordan and I run the channel, and we're trying to expand it to be. We want to just bring our friends with us and have this nice community and this nice thing going. We don't want to just do it all for ourselves. We want to have fun with it and bring people along. Now, you guys, Cameron, especially you, have quite a big part of our YouTube channel. You do what I tell you to.
well, yeah, it's me and Jordan sort of like bitch 1, bitch 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, my involvement of the channel, I've edited how many now? 3 or 4 videos, I think.
Yeah, I
something
think
like
so.
that.
Your best one being the Among Us
one,
video.
yeah.
Which is
I'm
fantastic.
like super proud of that.
Linked on this video. It's really good. Check it out.
Other than that, it's just keeping involved with the community, not running the Discord, but being an admin on the Discord, I guess.
Yeah.
But
along with Japanese James here.
Yeah, Japanese James.
Yeah, not Japanese.
So James, your main primary role within the Homebrew Boys is Discord daddy, really, isn't it?
Yeah, Discord daddy.
Yeah, I guess so, for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've mostly been trying to organise the Discord into something resembling order.
So there's a funny story behind
It's
that,
a
though.
failing story, yeah.
It's not a failing story. I think it's doing well. We had the Discord server set up because I thought it'd be a good way for us to communicate with fans, friends, and content creators alike. And obviously, got the guys in there. And James just started complaining about things being wrong. So I was like, you know what, James? Give me 2 minutes. And I set up a role just for James called James the All-Knowing. And I basically gave him everything that Jordan and I can do in the server. Every permission, apart from the top dog.
Yes, I can't mess with Ryan and Jordan.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we've got to have some level of control.
And now he, without me asking him, he just now runs the Discord server for us.
So like by default, if someone's got to do it, I'll do it.
Like, you complain, so there you go.
I feel like this is how people get involved with the Homebrew Boys. They either complain about something or say something, and we're like, yeah, you should do that. And then they just do it, and we're like, okay,
You're hired.
cool.
You're hired,
You've
but
done
you're
it.
not getting paid.
No, we don't get paid, you don't get paid. But I assure you, when the Homebrew Boys reach that 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 hours watch time, and we start earning money, you guys will be paid.
It's about time too.
Not backdated, though.
No, we will not.
From that point onwards.
Yeah.
But we will be fair, because like I said previously, we want to bring you guys with us. We don't just want to bounce off you like that, you know. We're not Zuckerberging you. Not yet.
Not yet. Once we're on like a 1% contract and you're on the 99, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whoa. Don't be discussing my plans here.
I've seen it from the beginning. I know what's happening.
Ryan thinks he's in charge.
It's all of that. It's all of that. Another thing with the Discord is it works well with live streams, because the first time we really used the Discord was when we played Scribble.io, and we got people from the Twitch chat to join the Discord and then got them involved in the game pretty much.
So yeah, so
if
it's
you
a
want
nice.
to play with us, it's good to get in there.
Yeah, if you're in the community chat, we'll chat with you, and it's a safe space. Nothing crazy happens.
Well,
It
it happens and then it gets deleted.
Yeah. Mainly their own comments. While they're sat at work, just
I wonder who that
on break. I'm just sat there looking, going, oh, someone's going to have to delete all this.
You log on, you see 200 new messages. You're like, oh, in a minute it'll be 100 new messages.
So I want to talk now a little bit about each of us as individuals and something about our journey to this point. Okay, so I'll kick things off. I am Ryan, or Free Run Gandhi on screen, and my background is media. So I've always had a passion for media since like 2010. I've been doing video shit for like 8-9 years now, I think, or something like that.
That's a technical term. Video shit.
Yeah, no, it is. That's what you learn. That's what
It's what it says on the qualifications.
That's what my university degree paid for. So I love making video. I went to uni, did media production along with Jordan. I specialised down into digital media and single camera production. I enjoy editing, but only when I don't have to do it. I like to pie that off to Jordan and then complain about his poor editing. Right? No. With that,
I will stop editing.
I will pass you on to
Don't
Jordan.
do that. That means more work for me.
I know.
I just want to say, were you expecting a segue when he mentioned you for the first time, Jordan? Because
No.
That's just Jordan.
I'll tell you a story about that. I used to do that a lot when we first started this, and like YouTube and stuff. And
COVID break.
yeah. And it really gets on Ryan's tits, or Ryan's nerves, more like.
Or Ryan's cock.
Yeah. And, I've got to have small pleasures in life. He gets on my nerves, so I have to get on his nerves, and it's just doing stuff like that. But yeah, I'm Jordan. I also did media production, but I'm flapping my hands. Yeah. I also did media production as well, but I took more of a graphic design route. I've done pretty much the same as Ryan, but with more like design and editing sort of standpoint and more photography standpoint.
You're the hand behind the Homebrew Boys visual.
Yeah, I all the visuals most of the time, 90% of the time I'd probably say, all the graphics and stuff, all the logos, that's done by me. Sometimes it looks shit, sometimes it looks amazing. It just depends what mood I'm in.
Also the proud owner of all the spelling mistakes that go on Twitter, to which I promptly reply with the correct grammar.
Yeah, apologies about that.
Very professional.
I run a lot of that. So sometimes I'm writing these tweets in the middle of the night and then just setting them up to send, and then I look in the morning and then Ryan set a comment saying your, not your. It's like, ugh. Yeah, that's me. I edit, do graphic design, and
your on-screen name?
my on-screen name, it depends. It flickers from JordyBoy25800 and Mystery Dog 47, I think.
So, James.
Oh boy. I'm completely different. I haven't done any media ever. Like, not even in secondary school I didn't do media. I was doing history when you were doing media. And that's what I do. I do history.
Now, James mentioned...
I'm not actually doing history anymore. I don't have a history job because, it turns out humanities degrees, they don't turn out very well.
Now, you mentioned while I was at school, we went to school together, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So we've known each other a long time.
That seems to be a fortuitous mention, but actually that was just coincidental that I thought that. But I've known Ryan since year 7, which will make
2007. So 13 years ago.
Yeah, 13 years, Jesus Christ. Nearly as old as Torch.
No, wait for the... What? 13 years of friendship. It's been good.
Yeah.
Just good.
I love how he describes friendship with you as good and just hell with me, and I've known him less.
I live together. Yeah, you live together.
I was going to say, the difference is that you live together, so you see the negatives to each other.
Yeah.
You don't see the negatives to me.
No, I do.
No, Ryan only sees negatives.
So you are a history boffin, but you've had some foot in with media for quite a long time, I'd say, because you used to help me with my YouTube channel back in the day.
Oh, I appeared in one video. Yeah. No, actually, it would have been 3 videos.
I think there's a few.
Because of the other YouTube channel as well. Or is it the same YouTube channel?
No, it was different. You've appeared in multiple videos.
Yeah.
There was, on my original account, there was 2. There was, link below, Keith's commercial Saving Michael. My favourite.
Do not watch those.
The second one,
Please
unless
watch
this
them.
was with someone else, there was a FIFA video that we poorly did.
No, I didn't
else.
play FIFA.
Alright, scratch that.
I think that was Callum.
Maybe. And then there was my other channel, which was mainly like vlogging.
Yeah.
And you were in that quite a lot.
I was with... No, you're on about Zion's Duo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I only appeared in 2 videos on that.
Really?
We went to Wipers.
Yeah, that's a wooded area known for dogging.
We didn't do that.
I can see why you went there.
Yeah.
Was that when I had blue hair? It was like cosmic blue, like black blue.
I hope there's a picture that you can bring up right now.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might be.
Because I have not seen this.
No, maybe not. I had like black hair, but when the light was in it was blue, like space.
I barely know you with hair.
Yeah.
No, I mean-
oh my god, yeah.
Like, I don't remember it anymore. Like,
Do you
I saw a picture, like, Beth posted, one of you posted a picture
Beth's my
the other
girlfriend.
day. And I it's not you.
Side note.
It's not you.
Side note, yeah. But we've been
remember-
friends for like 2 years now.
yeah.
I've only had
You-
my hair
you had
cut
hair, yeah.
since
Not
a couple of
pretty
months
much.
ago.
Yeah, but it just doesn't look right anymore. if I look at a picture of you with hair, because I'm so used to seeing you like a lot during the like right now especially, it's not normal. It's not normal.
This is how stressful this friendship has been. When he started, he had hair, and now he's known Cameron. It's gone.
He met me and it was alright. It's gone. I'm losing hair. It's all going.
What were you going to say, James? You were going to say something a second ago.
When I think of you having cosmic blue hair, the only thing that springs to my mind is the photo that we took in secondary school where you're like on my lap and I'm like got a really like creepy grin looking at you and you're like laughing.
I don't remember that. I hope that's in the video.
That's it's on my Facebook. You can probably find it pretty easily because
I'm going to find it while we continue chatting, and I'll make sure it's on this video.
I think it was on. It might have been like during the week that was the last week, like
Of
in year
school.
11. Yeah.
When everything just goes tits up and do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
we took a lot
prominently.
of photos because obviously everyone wants to savour that
Yeah.
moment.
And I remember having a challenge with myself of how many people I could photobomb. And I
There was a lot of that in
literally,
my school.
I
yeah.
got in everyone's picture, pull in the most awful face imaginable, really. Now, Cameron, we'll move on to you while
Yeah.
I search through James's photos.
So media-wise, I'll start that what you guys did. As far as like education went, after school I did a year and a half of IT system support, which is like fixing broken computers. Wow.
For context, we're looking at the photo in question.
Yeah, wow. That's a whole lot of stuff. Okay.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
So this picture, I'm sure we've got permission from our friend Fenny there. Fenny's in the middle. I don't know why I'm laughing so much. It might just be because I'm so happy to be sat on James's lap.
Yeah.
But James is there with the long
Also
hair.
looks very happy to have you on his lap.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was like doing like a creepy smile. I don't know.
Yeah. Probably calling me like daddy or something.
My hair also.
Oh, God.
I don't know if that was a thing back.
I like this one. There's a picture of James and I at prom. And this is my prominent photobomb picture face that I always used to do. And James is just probably annoyed at me.
We were both trying to do funny faces and I felt miserable.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That could be a meme.
I think it could be a meme as well. Anyway, Cameron, please do continue.
Yeah, so as far as education goes, in school I did a business course, a business BTEC I think it was. But after that I didn't really feel like it was going to go anywhere. Like it wasn't really for me. So I went from school into college where I did IT system support, which is like fixing broken computers, finding problems with them, stuff like that. But again, I did a year and a half of that. I got to like halfway through the second year and like pretty much the whole course dropped out because it was just boring and not for us really. And at the time, like half of us was already working, so we just sort of went working full time rather than part-time work, part-time college because we didn't see anything for it, anything in it for us. So we didn't really go for that. So I've pretty much just been working since I was like 13, 14, rather than doing anything else. I tried to start doing YouTube when I was in school, but like that never made it past anywhere to the point where we are now on the Homebrew Boys, and that was like years of trying. So I stopped for a bit. The nearest thing I got to YouTube again is what we're doing now. I've never tried to make any more content before, any more content again, or stream or anything. I guess I wanted to stream a while ago. After I stopped YouTube, streaming would be like the next thing for me, but it never really happened. But I'm just happy to be editing again for the Homebrew Boys. When I did before, it wasn't really editing, it was just like chopping together and like making a very rough edit. Like no music, no effects or anything. But now, if you just watch the Among Us video, you can see that's from like what 2-3 months of actually trying.
Yeah.
Like
all
I
self-taught stuff.
Yeah, I started with nothing.
Do.
Like I didn't really have any idea. I just asked Ryan for some footage so I can try.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Exactly. Yeah. And the first one, if you can, I think the first one I did was the golf videos. Yeah. There was a live stream of golf with your friends or golf with friends, and
to ease you into it, I just gave you access to the Twitch channel so you could download the VODs.
Yeah, I just downloaded the VODs and messed with it, and it was alright. It was just pretty much like I used to do, just cold edits, really, nothing added to it. There was a couple things like the pog, and there was a bounce and
it was good.
There was a couple things, but for a first edit, it was I was quite happy with it. But yeah, for now I know I've got to learn Premiere a lot more, so I know what I'm actually doing, kind of.
Can I cast your mind back to when I'd first mentioned to you about my YouTube channel? Because we were sort of
2 years
still
ago. Well, just less, because I mean I moved. Well, let's talk about this. I met you through work, because you started at my place, and we were on different shifts. I was on a weekend shift, which was permanent Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every single week, and I absolutely hated it. I was like literally a few weeks away from quitting. And then your shift started, which is 4 on 4 off, which was a lot more beneficial for me. And I asked to go on that, and even then that took me like 3 weeks to get onto that. And once I finally got on it, then we started talking more, obviously being on the same shift together. And you mentioned your YouTube and that, and we just started like giving each other ideas, bouncing off each other, and that's when the Homebrew Boys started.
And that's when Ryan lost his hair. Sorry.
just the stresses of running a channel.
So, what was you going to ask me?
Well, I was going to say, cast your mind back. I remember you had quite a hard time at one point. This stream is not sponsored by canned sodas. You were having quite a hard time with something personal, and I used that as a great way of plugging my channel because I'm a sociopath and I don't really care.
Yeah. No, that did help.
And I said to you, listen, watch this. As our channel, we want to be able to help people. We want to put smiles on people's faces, and I feel like we got that goal pretty quick with you, because you watched it. You came back to me the next day and was like, dude, it was shit.
But I'm not thinking about this other thing now, so it worked.
And I think it was a Far Cry video you might have watched.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones. It was, well, maybe what's it called?
Boomer and Cheeseburger.
Boomer and Cheeseburger,
No,
yeah. That
I
thing
actually
exploded.
looked on our YouTube channel analytics the other day, James.
That's
okay,
that's most viewed video.
It's the most viewed video, but
it's got about 5,000 views.
It's 3,000.
Yeah, 3,000.
I checked it the other day.
It's still getting watches now, somehow.
But the thing I want to talk about is I looked at what search terms I get in our channel at the moment, right? And so this is what people are typing into either Google or YouTube, and then our video's coming up and they're clicking on it. And literally, people are typing in Far Cry, Boomer, and Cheeseburger. Our video is pretty much called that nail on, word for word. And then there was another thing on there. Do you remember me showing you the other day?
Yeah,
Cam?
I can't.
It's something really
it is,
weird.
though.
It was like, imposter say what?
Yeah, that's it. Imposter say what? It's because
people are searching that, and our video is coming up.
And
that
is a thing of the video, but it was like a 2-second clip.
Yeah, I did that on a whim. I just thought, I don't know what this name of this video is. Fuck it. There's a moment where you say imposter say what. That's the thumbnail. That's
from
thing.
the first Among Us video from the live stream. Well, this was from Ollie's live stream, I think.
Yeah.
Because Blake's is the newest one. So Ollie's charity live stream. There was one point where Will says, imposter say what? Jared then says, laughing, like repeats him and says, imposter say what? Like taking, like, I can't believe you just said this. And then I say afterwards, Jared just said it, it's him. And then it's just a hard cut. That's the entire joke of like that whole phrase was that. It was literally a 3-second clip. And it's one of the most searched things on the channel. But yeah, there were some funny things on there, like the list of searches, but I can't believe that Boomer and Cheeseburger or whatever it is.
Yeah. What we initially thought was, because we'd put that video out, it was like one of our first videos.
It was officially our second video on the channel.
Right.
Yeah.
And we named it Boomer and Cheeseburger because they're two characters in the game. And shortly after that, the whole thing with kids calling old people boomers and that started.
Yeah.
And we thought, maybe this is why it's getting traction, because people are just searching boomer. And then we're coming up and they're clicking, oh, okay, Far Cry, we'll watch that. But then it's still going today because people just, for some reason, still care about Far Cry, whatever the fuck it is.
New Dawn.
New Dawn. One of the least liked Far Cry games. I will have you mention.
One of my favourite.
I know, it was fantastic.
That was because you could kick a dog about.
Those cursed clips of just the first when it first happened.
Sorry, James is just shaking his head.
I wasn't happy watching that video.
When it first happened, Ryan was just maniacally laughing. If we had a camera, like a face cam at that moment, oh God's sake, it went on for far too long.
So the future of the Homebrew Boys.
Oh God,
gentlemen, let me open it up to you. What do we think? What shall we aim for?
I think it could be not primarily a community channel, but definitely one where sort of like the groups where it's like the Misfits or like Vanos Gaming and all his friends. Like it's a solid group that play together. I don't think it'll just be you two. Like it's a lot better content when you get more people involved. And I think at the minute we've got a good little group that's on the right path. So it's hard to tell about YouTube's future because I mean the site changes every day.
Yeah.
You know, a new trend can come in and swipe it. I mean, look at Among Us. Like that pretty much changed loads. Like people were playing single, like on their own playing Fall Guys, and then all of a sudden groups of 10 playing Among Us the next day. So anything can happen. It changes in a day. So
yeah, there's a streamer that I watched that was getting pretty much average like 300 to 500 viewers most of the time in their streams. Now when I stream Among Us, they get about 1,800.
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's mental. So I don't really know where it can go. It's not my channel to say, to be fair, but that's what I always thought it was going to be.
Well, we're enjoying that model at the moment. We do like doing the solo stuff occasionally because obviously that, it's the easiest stuff to get out. We're guaranteed together when we're recording, but we're really enjoying the group content and being able to just sort of play games with just different people. Like the amount of people that we now talk to on literally a daily basis who we haven't even really met in real, like actual face to face. Yeah.
Like I'm meeting James for the first time today in real life.
Yeah.
So, and we've played quite a few games together. So.
And this is only like the second or third time I've actually met Cameron.
I met you at the football vlog, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've only met once before.
Jesus.
It's just me. I'm bringing it all in.
I was thinking back to Sunday because we played Phasmophobia. Me, Cam,
and my old friend Helena.
Yeah. With Helena and Blake.
joined
and I was just like thinking afterwards, just like, I didn't know these people about 2 months ago. I just had a blast playing with them on Phasmophobia.
Like across the world as well. Like Blake's in America. I don't know whereabouts is he in.
Florida.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No, Blake lives in.
Why is he wearing an Orlando hat then?
He always wears it. He's in Michigan.
Yes, Michigan.
That's the one. Yeah, so we literally got people from all over the world.
We've got someone in our community chat from South Africa.
Yeah.
Someone from Scandinavia.
Was he from Slovakia? Slovakia, wasn't it? Yeah, so...
England. All over America.
Torch is from Portugal originally.
Yeah.
And he lives in America now.
Alabama, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to think when we started this channel, like even before we even started Discord, I think Blake was our first collaboration. Like we didn't imagine anything like this happening at all.
Yeah, we thought with our first collab it'd just be we just play a game with someone, then we just sort of crack on and forget about it almost.
Steal their subscribers and then go on to the next game.
Yeah, right. But
we didn't want it to come across like that, but it was kind of like
it's just a business that you look at it from a business perspective and you think
it helps to do collabs. I mean,
yeah, but then Blake's just become this massive friend of the channel and personally to us. Like we chat on the day-to-day basis, and he's always pushing our channel. We're always pushing his. It's become less of a collaboration and more of a he's just integrating into the Homebrew Boys. So in front of us we all have some cards, and on the cards are articles from newspapers or headlines from newspapers. We have to divulge between ourselves whether or not they are real or fake. And James, if you'd like to kick this off, you will read one to the group and we'll just go around and have a little interlude, I guess, where we play a little game. Enjoy this segment.
Breaking news from 2014. Man dressed as Teletubby breaks into home, steals leftover Chinese food. A man dressed in a yellow Teletubby costume was arrested after breaking into a house and stealing some leftover Chinese food from the fridge. The man had cut his hand breaking a window to gain entry and was spotted putting the food in a black bag before leaving. Police later knocked on his door to find him still wearing the bloody costume holding the bag. Which Teletubby's the yellow one? Is that
It's the one that's yellow.
No, that's Lala, isn't it?
Hey Google, which Teletubby is
The
yellow?
Lala.
Lala, yeah. I thought it was.
Lala is the third Teletubby. She is yellow and has a curly antenna.
Did you know they have CGI babies now?
No.
I
That's
know
a
younger
cold quote
people.
right there.
I know.
Did you know?
They are
Homebrew
terrifying.
facts. Did you know, for example?
Yeah.
I wonder if they served as the same baby as the son.
Oh,
and
maybe.
how old that
You might be a
kid
dad
would
now,
be.
though.
Yeah, he would be.
I'm sure I've seen like a post about it saying that they're like fully grown up now.
Yeah, he would
Like
be
20-year-old or something.
Imagine if it's him just now with a beard.
They might have been older than 20, right? Because
I
like
don't know.
Teletubby. When did Teletubbies come out?
I don't know.
Hey
A
Google,
long time ago.
when did the Teletubbies first release?
On the website akc.org, they say, most veterinarians and breeders agree that 7 to 8 weeks of age is the prime time for a puppy to meet its new
Thank you, Google.
All
Do you
right.
think the mic will pick up that? Do you want to explain what Google just said or not?
It won't pick up, no. So I asked Google when the Teletubbies first aired in the UK, and she told me that it's best to wait 7 to 8 weeks for what?
It was like a puppy to meet new people, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vets recommend you wait that long.
Thanks, Google. Anyway,
Alright, so-
I'm going to say
I don't really know where
your
that
news
was.
story is true. I
Yeah.
feel like I've heard that.
Teletubbies costumes are like I guarantee that's a thing as well.
Yeah, and
Like, I've
people-
seen them before.
This is probably British.
Yeah.
British people love their Chinese food. So I imagine some guy in a Teletubby costume is just going to go nick some Chinese food.
No, I think it's more of like
What?
a young student,
Yeah.
a
Or
drunk young student or something.
costume party or something.
Yeah.
You know,
But
got
what
drunk.
was the day? Was it
Well,
October?
It's 31st of October.
Yeah, Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween.
Halloween bash.
Yeah.
They've got
That's
drunk.
true. Sure.
yeah, he's on his way home. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck it, I need Chinese.
Let's
Smash.
see if this archer's got one. No, let's go for the next one. Smash.
It's the idea that he went into the house and he stole the Chinese. Like, was he
don't
looking
think-
for something else?
No,
I don't think he
No,
he smelled the Chinese and was like,
Yeah.
From 3 blocks away.
this one.
It's this house.
I've just got to say.
So, oh,
Go on.
go. No.
Oh, yeah, you voted.
No,
That's not
I've
the
not
finish.
voted. I was going to say, I think this is true, but imagine being the police officer at that scene in that house arresting a
Arresting Lala.
Teletubby.
If I was the police, I'd be like, did you save me any?
I need to take this back as evidence. So,
What do you think, Al?
I think it's true.
We
It
all
is-
go true.
It is
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Holy
It's a
crap.
real news story.
That's
Okay,
amazing.
I'm thinking for a nice little soundbite to go to the next one.
Right. So this is, again, October. 20th of October, 2014. Woman trapped in chimney of man she met online. That's
Brilliant.
the headline.
Yep.
You have to be careful who you meet online, were the words of a man who had to have a woman removed from his chimney. The pair had been on a few dates, but the man had recently ended their relationship. He had spotted her on his roof before,
What?
What?
but she
Okay.
had run away. However, this time she attempted to enter his home through the chimney and got stuck.
Oh boy. So she obviously wasn't ready for this relationship to end. She wanted to see him more. He didn't want that. So she thought,
Trying to sneak in through the chimney.
ho. That is, I find that a bit far-fetched. Like,
I also think it's absurd.
thinking British houses, not many have roofs in which it's easy accessible to.
Or to get into the chimney, because most chimneys at this point, they just have those narrow pipes, don't they,
Yeah.
at the top.
Unless she's a very narrow-piped
So-
lady.
Well, probably not, because she's got stuck.
Like the Teletubbies, I could believe because that sounded a little bit real. That there was a level of reality with this. This is just so far fetched that it just can't be true.
Yeah,
It feels like it's like trying to take trying to it's trying to make itself believable by basing itself off the idea like, oh, crazy ex, you know, people go crazy when they break up. So it's taking that sort of idea and trying to drag it along into this absurd story.
Yeah.
So we've got three falses.
Yeah.
It's actually real.
What?
Yeah, it's
Right.
true.
That's crazy.
I wish there was more information.
So how did you get her out?
Well, I can't disclose that. It's still an ongoing case. It's been a long one, 2014, but it's still ongoing. So
She's still there.
maybe in the next podcast we'll get that out there.
Yeah, they must have rang the fire so it was some.
Or a chimney sweep.
Poke back up. I'm gonna need a longer stick.
You still do get chimney sweeps these days.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's a dying profession.
Oh, this chimney's gone. Can't enter that one.
Yeah.
That's the segue.
Okay, so next one, Zombie Walk. Okay, this is June 2016. So this is going a little bit later. This closer to our date. Zombie Walk goes wrong as bystander. I can read. Bystander attacks crowd with cricket bat.
Or before going to the Winchester.
Yeah.
For all this to blow over.
An arranged zombie walk went horribly wrong when a member of the public attacked the crowd with a cricket bat. Sam Harper didn't know the walk was on and was terrified by the crowd of marching zombies he encountered on the way to a cricket match. He then began swinging at a member of the walk and had to be restrained to be calmed down. Do you think this is true or false?
Is that a thing? A zombie walk? People just try to...
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yeah.
I've never heard this before.
I feel like I have heard this story before. Oh.
Sometimes it's like a pub crawl, sometimes it's just like a zombie walk through a town. It does happen.
I've never seen this. Never heard of this before.
I've never seen one, but I have been invited to one before, which was a bit weird, but...
That was straight into the mic.
Yeah, that's a big step.
Yeah, it is a thing.
I think I'm kind of leaning towards true, not based off anything. I just think that sounds about right. British guy looks at his house, see a massive horde of zombies walking down the street. He's just going to grab the bat. On the way to the game, may as well get some blood on it.
Do you think he was watching the Simon Pegg zombie one?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead at the time. Just looked outside and was like,
Yeah. That's what referenced earlier.
Yeah.
Where it said the Winchester.
yeah. Just looked outside and was
I
like,
watched a video about Shaun of the Dead recently.
Did you?
I want to rewatch the movie. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, that's the only Simon Pegg film I haven't watched.
You haven't seen Shaun of the Dead?
I've watched every other film with him in, apart from that one, and apparently that's one of his best.
That is mental.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Is it At World's End?
At World's End, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I-
not
it's-
very
it's
good.
not
it's
worth
not
it.
it's not my favourite one.
That's the
Shaun of
only
the
one
Dead's
I've seen.
very good though. Very good. So true or false?
Brian, what do you think?
I'm definitely saying true.
So
I think
someone
it's true.
attacks someone with a cricket bat.
Zombies.
On a zombie walk.
Yeah,
zombie.
definitely. If I was on a zombie walk and some got all up in my shit, I'd hit him.
But you're not on the zombie walk. Say if you had the bat, you're after a cricket game and you see a bunch of zombies.
Oh, then yeah, I'm going to
Would
hit
you
it
just
even harder.
Go mental.
Absolutely.
I think it's true.
You'd not look and just think,
When they're going, "Stop,
something
stop,"
else could be
and you're
going
like,
on.
Stop this, and then you
No.
bonk them.
Because
Well, cricket games usually start early in the morning, so you probably just woke up. Your
Eyes are a bit blurry
You're half
still.
awake,
Yeah.
and you just leave the house, and all you see are shambling, undead-looking corpses coming towards you.
I mean, if this story was in 2020, I probably wouldn't be surprised. I'd probably just accept that was going to happen and run out.
probably
But
be real zombies
yeah, there'd
in
probably be
2020.
real zombies that with this year going on. But you'd just be like, right,
It's not risking it.
now's my time.
That's the December arc. We haven't reached it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the third act twist.
Still got 2 months.
Yeah,
I think it's true.
I think it's true.
I think it's true.
That was fake.
No, we've been baited twice.
Yeah,
now.
baited twice.
I
Yeah,
swear I've heard a story about that though.
I imagine
Maybe
it could have
was
happened.
Maybe it was in the US and like someone shot someone instead.
Maybe the only fake part of the story was just the wrong day. It was just the wrong day. Everything else was true.
13th of August, 2016. An adult male found malnourished and dehydrated after 3 days trapped in a child's swing. Cameron's face then. It's
was
like, I'm going to hold back the laughter.
It was
'cause
Cameron.
This could be serious.
How was this story got out?
A Devon man was discovered by a rambler in an abandoned park after getting stuck in a child swing. Gavin Smith, 42, drunkenly climbed into the swing on his way home from the pub and was left helpless for 3 days after his phone died. Bob Curl, who found Smith, said, "He was all weak. Good job I found him, otherwise who knows what might have happened." So, you're a 42-year-old drunk man. You go into an abandoned playground because why not? You sit in a child's swing. So this is one that's got the cradle.
Yeah, you're locked in there.
Yeah.
So he's sat in there for 3 days because his phone's died. So at some point, he's sobered up and he's like, "Oh, fuck. What have I done?" He's sobered up, he checks his phone. "Oh, fuck, it's dead. I'm in an abandoned park. No one comes here. No one. Just this creepy old man walking along."
Just staring at me.
Yeah.
Bob Curl.
He hasn't left yet.
Yeah.
He's just been sat there. Stroking dead like birds and pigeons and things.
The twist is that the Rambler has actually been dead the entire time.
So,
3 days.
3 days. He was found malnourished and dehydrated.
God,
Nah,
that must
in
be
Devon.
That would be
In
torture.
Devon.
See, I've never been to Devon. I don't even know what Devon's like.
Just
But
an
I do
abandoned
imagine
park.
that like it is just like wasteland. Like, and I can imagine. I can imagine that
You're from Devon.
I can imagine parts of Devon has just abandoned. Like,
Just like everywhere else in the UK.
Like the people go there for the summer, and then when was this? Just before summer peak? Or was it in summer?
It was
13th of August.
Oh yeah, maybe people's gone back to school now, so everyone's left the holiday. They've gone back home. It's just gone for a drunk swim, and he has got stuck. And I think that's it. No one's there because everyone's.
Well,
left
this is a
Devon.
42-year-old man as well, bear in mind.
Exactly. Who else is going to be drunk in a swim?
Yeah, but 3 days not found. Like, surely at least someone that they know would have called round, found. Yeah, it just even then, 3 days is a long
notorious
time.
drunk
Like, how
that
do
doesn't
you-
go back.
How
home
do you
for 3
find
days.
an abandoned park that out of the way that you can't shout and someone won't hear you?
Yeah, like you're never that far away from someone in England. Like it's not very unless you're in like the middle of a 100-acre field, to which the only time you would ever not be found is if you were shot. Like
Oh, Winnie the Pooh shows up.
yeah,
That's 100-acre wood. Not field.
yeah.
Nice.
No, that's what it is now. 100-acre car park.
Before deforestation. It's all going downhill.
So what's the verdict, boys?
I'm 50-50 on this.
I think it's fake.
I'm leaning towards true just because it would be funny.
3 days. No, I don't think it's real.
It's the geography for me. The idea that there's a kid's like playground so out of the way that no one goes by it for 3 days.
Okay.
I think, I'm going to go true with this one.
You're going to go true.
Yeah.
I can reveal, in fact, it is fake.
Oh,
It's complete,
God damn.
made up.
Bullshit.
I call bullshit.
18th of May, 2017.
Oh, we're getting even closer.
Yeah.
The next card's going to be yesterday.
An 11-year-old sits down in the living room. His mother's laptop has been left open and unlocked. The 11-year-old blows $1,223 on Ed Sheeran tickets. So after
What
failing
a
to
waste
find
of money.
after failing to find tickets to an Ed Sheeran concert in their hometown, Dunedin mother. No, it's not Dunedin, is it? Dunedin. Dunedin, is it? Dunedin.
I don't know.
Dunedin. We'll go with Dunedin.
I'm gonna say Dunedin.
Dunedin.
Yes, no.
Woman.
Mother Leah Harper handed her laptop to her 11-year-old daughter. She typed in Ed Sheeran tickets and ended up accidentally purchasing 3 online for over $1,000. All my details came up pre-existing in the computer. She thought she was helping. She thought I'd be so excited.
See,
When was
I thought
this?
it's Scottish, isn't it?
2017.
you see, this has happened before with like Fortnite books, you know,
Yeah, but
with
the thing
like
is-
all
The
sorts.
thing is, like, concert tickets, especially someone as big as Ed Sheeran, is not easy to get. Like, you have to be there on pre-sale or
Or
on
you
release.
buy them from
Scalpers.
scalpers.
Yeah.
And this is
But
2017
even
before
that's
they
what I
were
mean.
banned.
That's what I mean. 2017 it was still big in 2017,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
the price makes me think it's from Scalpers.
Yeah. Well, even then-
$1,223.
I don't even know. It's I feel like even then the tickets would be still.
It's 3 tickets.
Yeah.
What was the price?
That's very specific.
$1,223
Right.
for 3 tickets. So that's about what?
But usually there's a charge on top of it as well, so that could be where you get the 23
I wouldn't
or
have thought it
whatever.
would be. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it'd be like. Well, even then.
So it might be like $350 each for the tickets.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go out straight away and say it's true.
I think it is.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether these cards have been like specifically done like this, but I feel like they're going to like they say a good lies are always wrapped up in like specifics. If people are lying, they put like ridiculous amounts of information in it, unless you're me and I just waffle. But you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's too like specific information in there for it to be true. Like. And 23 pence. If you
it's not 23 pence. It's $1,223.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
and 23. Like what was it?
It's just
exactly
straight dollar.
Okay, I'm hearing things. I don't know. It just sounds a bit. I don't know.
Are you going
I'm going to go with false.
Oh, we have a divergence. Is this the first divergence?
No, the last round was.
I got it wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna go true.
Is real.
Yeah, I brought one back.
Fair enough.
Because people are idiots.
I love how I started the argument with, these things happen all the time. No, it's fake. Definitely fake.
This one is from the 28th of April 2017. Headline: Nap time for grown-ups. Gym class consists of nothing but sleeping for 45 minutes. A popular gym chain has launched a brand new Napsicize class for fatigued adults. Participants sleep in single beds, accompanied by atmospheric music and temperature, which promotes calorie burning during sleep.
Nice.
The class intends to help deal with fatigue and also has a long-term benefit for overall mental health.
I believe it.
I believe it, especially nowadays.
This
Hang
was
on,
3 years ago.
So, let's think about this.
Analytically.
Yeah, right. So a gym, right? A pre-existing gym can pretty much
It's a popular gym chain.
safely bet
Pure
that
gym.
it's got.
Oh, I shouldn't say that.
No, please
We're not-
sponsor us, Pure Gym. I miss you so much.
We're not sponsored
It's my
at all.
favourite gym. I will talk great words about you forever.
No, we meant not so pure gym.
No, definitely Pure Gym. No,
Not Pure
you
Gym.
imagine it's a pre-existing gym, right? Popular gym. The space in that gym is probably taken up. They're not likely to get rid or move a load of existing equipment for people who actually want to work out. You close your mouth, Jordan. Just wait. To make room for single beds. Now you think this is a class, right? Single beds are bulky still, even on the single beds, unless they're little like camp beds from like
I
military
would
things or
assume it would be
something.
something like that. Like
But-
just cheap shit.
No one wants to go sleep in public, firstly, unless you're a bit weird and you trap yourself in a child's swing.
I can't wait for this to be true after that sentence.
I know, that's fine. No one especially wants to sleep with strangers. And I just find it unlikely. And in a gym as well, there's music.
It's accompanied by atmospheric music, so they change the music accompanied
And
to the sleeping.
and
Because
make it hot, was it?
it was under temperature, which promotes calorie burning during sleep, so it's
Yeah.
assume hot. You stick the heating on.
Just to build on your point of like a pretty like established gym, this established gym, if it's established, I'm going to say established a few more times,
Stop.
could be one of these like multiplex places that have like
Different
like
rooms and stuff.
like different rooms. Like it could have like a dance room. It could have
Yeah.
like a a sauna. It could have it could be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
massive.
I it's definitely, in my eyes, it's fake. Like, if I was the owner of a gym, I would not be putting myself out doing that. Like, if you want to go sleep, go home.
But it could be like a novelty
But you
thing.
could charge for this though.
I mean, you sweat
charge
a
for
lot
it.
when you sleep, so I can see why.
Especially
they're
if you
like,
masturbate beforehand.
What's this beat to this song?
Why have you recorded it? But I don't know. Like there is stuff like sleep therapy out there. Like this kind of thing. I don't know whether it be specific to a gym, but this kind of thing does happen.
Napper size. Coming to a gym
I mean,
near you.
They do have the name for it, napper size.
I think this is real. I think this is real.
So we've got a no real and a real so far.
I think it's real.
I can tell you, it's real.
Nah.
It's real.
Yeah.
Right, if you're one of these people, you're listening, and you've been to a napa size.
We also apologise for what Matt is about to say in advance.
No, they
Just tell me in the
deserve it.
comments why. Why? Okay.
I think we can all agree that none of us will do it, right?
No, definitely.
No.
would not.
Yeah,
None of
totally.
us want to sleep in public.
No.
That being said, you do sleep. You fall asleep sometimes when you're on like the train or the bus or something.
No.
I've never done that.
I've done that.
You have done that on a bus.
The only time I've ever fallen asleep
Maybe
on
not
like,
when I'm on my own.
I did as a kid.
Yeah, with family. Like
The only time I've ever fallen asleep that I remember as like anything older than like 10 years old or something was in the back of my stepdad's car. I've never fallen asleep on a bus, plane, train, anything.
Were you tied up?
Yes. That's another one of these cards somewhere. But,
It's also an ongoing case.
yeah, so we'll stop that there.
There's a photo of me falling asleep on a train in the Swiss Alps.
Sorry, you know when you say things like "there's a photo of," it's now on screen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to find that. I have no idea where that photo is. It's not on my Facebook.
I'm gonna Photoshop like the Swiss Alps, you to start like laid down
It's
with
like-
Zeds.
It's like in a bed that's inside a train.
Oh, sleeper train.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it was no, it
Was it
wasn't a
nice?
sleeper train. It was just a normal train.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying what the picture's gonna
Right,
look like.
I
It's
see.
Right. I nearly said whether it was real or fake then.
This one's real.
So, another 2017 one, 30th of May. Brazilian baby starts walking minutes after birth. Doctors in Santa Cruz Hospital were trying to bathe the newborn girl, but she had other ideas and started to wriggle around and walk on her own. One midwife said, "If you told people what has just happened, no one would believe it unless they saw it with their own eyes."
So
I mean, she's
I
quite
was
right.
not listening.
I don't believe that at all.
I don't believe it.
Basically, a baby got born in Brazil and started walking minutes after birth.
Sold.
Bullshit.
A newborn baby does not physically have the muscle
No.
to hold itself up.
Well,
Unless it's got the green man.
its bones
Holding
aren't
it.
even fused to the point where it can do that yet.
Exactly. So we're gonna just flat out no real.
No.
Everyone know real?
This is gonna be real. It's gonna
False.
piss me off.
It is real.
How?
No.
Oh my god.
Tell me how.
There's nothing else on
Make
this
it up.
card. I cannot tell you.
Make it up.
The baby
Maybe-
was actually a 40-year-old man.
Maybe it was
That's
re-
previously been trapped in a child's swing.
That woman died at birth.
maybe it was just like a very late baby, just a little bit
I
more
imagine
formed
the
than
Rock
others.
came out walking. I imagine.
But
Can you smell what the Rock is? And he just walks out.
And also, it depends what it means by walking. It could just have been a couple of steps, like
No, I think it's got a stroke to it.
It could be Forrest Gump.
what? Just moonwalking out down the hot cold.
I don't remember Forrest Gump.
Sorry, I was just imagining. I was gonna say that before the Forrest Gump thing. They're getting weirder and weirder.
Now this one's a bit closer to home. Hull city centre left
Oh,
covered
God.
in feathers after mass pillow fight. This is the 1st of April 2017. A group of revellers left Hull city centre strewn with feathers after a mass pillow fight erupted on the 1st of April 2017. Around 200 people were involved in the laughter and chaos that saw people of all ages go head-to-head wielding pillows as weapons. Organiser Chris Snell said, "Everybody just mucks in and cleans up all feathers afterwards." In Hull.
When was this?
1st of April 2017.
See, I think this is the sort of thing like on Facebook. You know, you get like the what was it the raid at Area 51, whatever that was. I reckon that was this. It started
So
as
big community joking, like
with it being on April Fool's Day.
a flash mob.
Yeah, I think it'll be like someone's created a Facebook group like, oh, we'll do this. It's not actually happened, but
What year was Hull City of Culture?
The year before.
2018.
Yeah,
2018?
Or 2017, actually, it might have been.
I actually know the
It's been
answer to this.
well, you vote last then.
Oh,
So
he
this-
took part in it.
Yeah, I was totally part of it.
It was watching the live stream.
This is local to us. We all live
Yeah.
local to Hull. Hull is like our closest city. So
there, isn't it?
it's over there.
Yeah.
So what are we saying?
I don't
Big
believe it.
200-person pillow fight, leaving feathers all over Hull city centre.
No, I don't think it's true. I think it's fake. Just as a guess.
James is trying to actually weigh it all
What?
up.
No, it's the interesting idea about feathers being left around by pillows. Because I mean, they specifically bought feather pillows,
Which are
I think
expensive.
Yeah, they are-
They're more
they are
expensive.
I have feather pillows
They have
upstairs, and
goose
I
feather
hate
pillows.
them.
Really?
Yeah,
What feathers?
the ones that get stuck in me.
Goose feathers.
I think I've got goose or duck.
It makes
I
me
don't know.
think that it's like exaggeration for the headline,
Okay.
or they didn't think it through when they wrote the card and it's actually fake.
Right. Okay. What's your
Yeah.
final verdict?
I mean, I thought it was true, to be honest. So I'm saying true.
True. Cameron.
I'll say false.
Jordan.
I know the answer to this because I did some research on this for the whole City of Culture thing, for previous things that happened.
What is the whole City of Culture thing you are referencing, please?
I weirdly enough also did a stint on a teaching course. I am technically qualified to be able to teach somehow, and yeah, I know I passed with good grades as well. Not to brush my shoulder, but we researched previous things with the class that Hull had done, and this was one of the things. So this is true.
This is true. There was
Yeah.
a 200-person mass pillow fight in Hull city centre.
I was going to cop out and say true just because Jordan's saying he knows what the answer is.
It could have been false, but I've done research on this.
Originally, on my gut thought false, so I thought I'll go false.
So, that is the end of the news segment. Speaking of Jordan's teaching, James wants to be a teacher in Japan. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Go on. I find this incredibly interesting that you're a young, feeble, 24-year-old male.
Feeble.
Feeble.
You're a young, lovely young man. Very, very intelligent young man, as I've always known.
Doubtful.
No, you are very intelligent.
You are very,
Um,
very intelligent.
So
That
you
doesn't have anything to do with the trip to Japan now.
Well,
that doesn't actually.
no,
account
I
for
guess
anything.
not. But you have a very you enjoy Japanese culture a lot. You've been to
Tight.
Tokyo. What?
It says yes. I don't even think the mic picked me up saying that then.
But I think it
Yeah.
might.
It did.
You've been
I mean,
to.
yeah, and then it heard me say hi. I don't know if it's.
I think it
heard
got
my
it. I think it got
explanation.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've been to Tokyo before. And now all of a sudden we were chatting a few months ago, and you tell me that you want to go teach in Japan. So talk me through that.
Well, I just signed up to a website that I guess I can't name.
HotJapaneseGirlsInYourArea.eu.
Yeah, that's the one. And it's like you can book a trip. Well, you book in. I don't know how to describe it, but you basically just book in. Say like I'll do a year in Japan. Here's the fees for the flight to get there and all that stuff, and then they basically just sort it out with their sister companies to sort it out and get you into that country. So
Okay.
there are 3 companies that I deal with. So there's one that picks up the people from the countries like UK, Canada, US. They then talk to a company that is based in Thailand for the most part that covers all of East Asia, and then there'll be another company in Japan that will like talk with the schools and so on.
And find out where to put you. And
Yeah.
so why, firstly, do you want to go to Japan to teach, and what will you be teaching?
I'll be teaching English as a foreign language. It would be rather difficult for me to teach anything else in Japan given that I'm not fluent in Japanese.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm not.
It's like such an unimpressed lad.
Sorry.
I hope that picked up. I don't think it will, but I hope it picked up.
God, I picked Japan because I went there on holiday in 2017, and also I'm a huge.
That's why you didn't know about the whole city centre thing. It was.
Yeah, because you're away.
Also, I'm a huge piece of shit weeb that likes anime.
That's okay, dude. You can be what you want to be. I'm a huge piece of shit gym rat.
Yeah.
I like the gym. So you're going to be paid for this. It's just essentially you've got yourself a job in another country for a year, like a placement year, and then you're going to come back and...
Bloody hell.
I have an Amazon order. Give me 1 second. Please tell everyone about your Japan.
I've lost my train of thought now.
So
that ding dong's thrown me off.
You pay fees to go there, but you get paid to do it.
Yeah, you have to pay for the flight and flight insurance.
Is it sort of the same price that you get back? So it covers all of it.
It's a bit more expensive, but you are also like having to like sort out. You're basically paying for them to find you a job, so I can understand why there's an upfront fee to it.
Oh, you need the upfront fee anyway. But
I paid all at once, but you can pay it monthly.
yeah.
I think I paid $16.50.
So because you've paid for this, you're guaranteed this
God,
one.
I hope so. I mean, I think it is close to guaranteed, but obviously with the whole situation this year,
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it can be a bit difficult to fully guarantee.
Okay. Yeah, I can understand.
Hopefully it should work out because I'm going in May next year, so hopefully that will get sorted by then.
They
The
put you up
second
in a
wave
place,
will be over by then.
like give you a place to live, or
Yeah, the school provides you like a studio apartment.
hey.
Nice.
I actually think it's fascinating. Like, I talk to a lot of people at my work that are migrants from other countries that live here and work here, and they've left their families and stuff at home, and I find it quite a brave thing. Like, a lot of them are young as well, like younger than what we are, and
And they've got their head screwed on as well.
Yeah.
yeah,
They go for it.
they work really well. They work extra, and they just get on with it. And I find it quite amazing. And I find that a lot of British people tend not to do that because as a country we're quite established and we don't really need to worry too much.
And also like there is no real help or support to like learn a language here. You have to really go for it to learn it, whereas
Other countries
foreign
it's
people
pushed
they
a lot.
get pushed to learn English a lot.
Yeah. So for a British person to go to another country to live for a year and work for a year or even longer, I think that's quite amazing. So what you're doing, James, I think is brilliant. So pat on the back for that.
Especially somewhere that doesn't speak your native language.
Yeah.
Like, that's incredible.
And like the thought that as soon as you get in there, essentially like with them learning English, you're gonna immediately have that sort of language barrier as well. Being able to push through that and be able to teach them things, I think that's just absolutely mind blowing and amazing.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, this is all we have time for in today's episode. Thank you all very much for tuning in and listening today.
I'm so glad you didn't say watching, because that's
If you
what I
did
would have
watch,
done.
there are things on the screen
Yeah,
for you
there's
to
things
watch, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Make sure you watch the videos that we've mentioned down in the links below. We will do more, should you want more. I've enjoyed this. Have you, Jais? Gentlemen and guys.
I've enjoyed this.
Yeah.
You Jais?
Yeah, I've jived with this.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to do this again. I've enjoyed this.
Good.
It's been a fun time.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Leave a like on this video to help us gauge whether or not you've enjoyed it. Let us know down in the comments, of course, and get in our Discord. Become part of the community. Chat with us. Chat with other content creators, other fans. It's all a nice place. The link for that is down in the description below. And if for some reason it doesn't work, let us know in the comments and we will fix it and hook you guys up. Thank you all very much for listening. Until next time. Alright, we're done. Bye!
Bye.